I'm Tomura Shigaraki, and they've got the nerve to respond to a meeting request late.
Well, well, well. It looks like you finally decided to show up. You're late, new recruit. And how are you going to explain that? Oh, I'm not upset. I am, however, annoyed. And I get itchy when I'm annoyed. You really know so very little about me, yet you joined the League. How could you not understand what I mean when I say itchy? What? No, it's not a catchphrase. You should know I've used my quirk on others for far less sass. Why, you? What is this? This is far more than a freezing type quirk. What are you? What's with that look on your face? Wipe that grin off your lips right now! I don't care if I sound rude. Now answer me. A blood manipulation quirk. Now that is quite useful. I see that you're well aware of your power level, and you have every right to be cocky. But don't let that be your downfall. Of course, I would much rather have control over my own body, and you can rest assured that I won't harm you. You and your quirk are far more useful to me alive. What's your name, recruit? I see. Ah, a generational quirk. Interesting. And from the maternal side, you've learned to control your quirk well. It could have horrible implications if you used it blindly. You have? Have you ever ended someone's life? A handful? Well, you are full of surprises, aren't you? And here I thought you were just some overconfident brat in need of humbling. I was looking for a sacrificial pawn, but you've shown me that you're no mere pawn. I have a different mission for you. Oh, I can assure you that what I want is best for the both of us, and the cause. Putting you in harm's way would be foolish. And you don't take me for a fool, do you? Good. I'm glad we've reached a truce. We have reached a truce, haven't we? Great. Now, be a pal and let me go. What? Don't you trust me, recruit? I think we'll find this new alliance of ours will be incredibly fruitful. Now, I am curious about you. Tell me more about yourself. More about what made you join us. You just felt like it? Well, I'm glad that you believe in what we're trying to do. There are plenty who sympathize with our cause, yet would never actually join us. Cowards, all of them. But that pesky need for self-preservation overwhelms too many otherwise good people. When we claim victory over Japan, over the world, then I'm sure they'll crawl out of the woodwork and help us keep our reign intact. Really? That's a stark contrast. Your parents are hero supporters. Where did life go wrong? It hasn't? So, no rousing call to action, no soul-crushing betrayal, no unimaginable trauma. You just decided to do this. A gut feeling, huh? I suppose you could say that, being so in tune with everyone around you. What I mean to say is that your quirk allows you to find out far more about your surroundings than even you realize. Exactly. Everything every person does will affect their blood, and everyone's blood will affect what they're able to do. One's blood pressure rises or falls depending on emotions. Happiness, sadness, pride, guilt. And I bet that among our own ranks, you can probably tell who is or isn't actually in line with our beliefs. Then, you could manipulate them as I see fit, like the flesh puppets they all are. Yes, that's what I would like you to do. That is my new mission for you. No, you are no spy. Because you are right where you belong. You are a true member of the League. But some among us might not be. Yes, I give you full authority to play with broken toys as you see fit. However, I have a request. If you find any, tell me. There are bound to be dozens of missions that require meat shields. If those you bring to me are at least useful in that way, then I'll make sure they walk right into the wrong place at the right time. And if they aren't even that useful, then I'd like to be present when you use your quirk on them. With a quirk like yours, well, I would greatly appreciate demonstrations. glad you like the idea. I'll let the trusted members of the League know about what we intend to do. And I'd like to introduce you to them before you officially begin your mission. Who are the members? Who recruited you? Mr. Compress. I'm not surprised. No. He is a trusted member, if not a little slow on the draw, but one you will be reintroduced to during the meeting. There's only a handful of others. I think you'll find them much more tolerable than me. Though, a couple can be quicker to anger or irritate if caught at the wrong time. I'll say this is probably a good place to end our little conversation. Let's put a pin in the topic until I have a date and time for the meeting. Until then, carry on however you choose to. Huh? Well, out with it. What's with that look on your face? Oh, I won't have to worry about not judging a book by its cover ever again, recruit. Not when I have you to help me understand every bit of their contents.
Thank you for listening to Midnight's Melodies. Do you think the other members of the League will take kindly to your new role among their ranks? Let me know in the comments. And make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon so you don't miss out on more time as Shigaraki's new confidant in Chapter 2. If you'd like to further support the channel, please consider becoming a member or head over to my Patreon at patreon.com/midnightsmelodies. And if you're interested in a private commission, please head to the link on the screen. And remember, my library is always open.